In the latest season of Love Island, at the end of the episode, we see both of the Megans ganging up on Malisha, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit, and it's smelling very fishy. Poor Fishy. Obviously, Melisha's coming as a bombshell. She's come for Dijon. She's, been grafting with Dijon, and Megan clearly has a problem with that. She feels a type of way. Cool, I get it. Personally, I don't think has Malisha stepped on toes. Absolutely, that's her job. But has she been disrespectful about it? I don't think so. Megan came in the beginning to be petty, talking shit about her, talking about, oh, what does Malisha do in Mayfair? Does she just sit outside the clubs in Mayfair all weekend, boring, insulting her? Malisha clocks it. She's like, who the fuck are you talking to? What did you say? What did you say? Megan, she tries to switch up and be like, oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was just talking about Mayfair. Oh, what did I say that was wrong? She admitted to basically talking about how they both go to tape, but she conveniently left out the bit where she was basically insulting her, basically talking about, oh, she's just basically waiting outside the clubs every Saturday. She conveniently left out that part, gaslighting. I don't know if Malisha heard it or not, but I think that she did, and that's why they went back and forth. The next day, Malisha's probably clued up thinking, okay, I've peeped the dynamics in the house. Melisha's looking like she's one of the popular girls. She's one of the head bitches in charge. I don't want no smoke. Let me keep it respectful. I'm going to update her on basically my moves and keep the peace that way, and I'm going to apologize for shouting at her. Personally, I don't think she should have apologized for shouting. I think she should have just said, I don't want to be, beefing with you. Let's clear the air. But she went to apologize, and Megan's like, oh, I really appreciate you apologizing. Does she apologize for sneak dissing her? No, she doesn't. And I already don't like this dynamic because, in my opinion, Malisha didn't have to apologize. It should have been Megan apologizing. So they're cool. Megan leaves Malisha to graft until the end of the episode, where basically Malisha initially wanted to take him to the hideaway. Was there malicious intent there? I would say no, because she's a bombshell. She's going to do whatever she wants to do. I think she generally just wanted privacy. If they kissed, they kissed. But I don't feel like that was her intention. She wanted to take him to the hideaway so that to do what Helena was doing. I don't think that was necessarily the intention. So they go up to the terrace. Megan decides she's going to interrupt their conversation intentionally. She does that. Megan and Dijon were having an argument in the beginning of the episode, and then they basically clear the air on the terrace, and Dijon basically says that Megan is his number one now. But in the conversation that he was having with Malisha, he was basically saying, so am I your favorite? Am I your favorite? And basically saying that she was up there. So, the conversation that he left off with Malisha is that, he's still interested in Malisha. But obviously, now him and Megan have had this conversation. Megan is probably thinking, well, he's closed off again. I'm his number one. So she's now coming down flaunting with Dijon. Yeah, that's my man. He's solidified things, and he's basically, closed things off with Malisha. Even though he hasn't actually done that with Malisha yet. If Megan was smart, she would have been like, okay, are you going to go to Malisha to tell her that I'm your number one? I don't know. Maybe she's not that crazy. But yeah. So then basically in the conversation where Dijon and Megan clear the air and he solidifies her as his number one, we don't even know if that's true or whether he feels bullied into saying that. He let slip that Malisha was going to take him to the hideaway, but he said, no, let's go to the terrace because that would be disrespectful. But that's disrespectful in terms of him and Megan's relationship, right? Malisha's a bombshell. She can do whatever she wants. She can take wherever she wants to take, It's been 5 days. Megan is like, oh my God, that's so disrespectful. Pulls her for a chat and was like, you're so disrespectful, trying to take my man to the hideaway after we already hashed it out. How dare you, blah, blah, blah. And Melisha's like, what? She's like, I'm single. And he's single. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't need to ask for your permission for anything. You got it twisted, bitch. And that's why you went wrong apologizing and updating her on your every move. You can't play nice because she wanted to play nice. She wanted to play nice with the white girl. You can't play nice. So they start beefing. They start throwing insults at each other. Megan's violating. She's calling her irrelevant, desperate, rejected, blah, blah, blah. So Melisha's like, what? Who do you think you're talking to? You're a fucking idiot. You're fucking irrelevant. The other Megan is now piping up. Brunette Megan is now piping up. I've been talking about blonde Megan this whole time. Brunette Megan is like, oh, who are you calling an idiot? Who do you call an idiot? Don't talk to my girl like that. Don't talk to my girl like that. I mean, she's like, why are you even getting involved? Are you hearing the way that she's talking to me crazy? And she's like, don't talk to my girl like that. And I'm just thinking, no, I don't like this. I do not like this. The way that she's instantly ganging up on Malisha, and the way that people are already already instantly creating negative narratives on Malisha. I don't like it, because Yasmin came in talking crazy, and these narratives have not come up to her. Nobody checked her on how she was talking about Tony, how she was talking about other people. Nobody checked her on that. People coming up here, sitting down, having a civil conversation. I didn't appreciate how you said that. I didn't appreciate how you said that. But for Malisha, it's like, don't talk to my girl like that. Don't talk to my girl like that. Quite suspicious. Quite suspicious. I don't like it. I do not like it. And the producers need to sit down with so-and-so and get them in check by the next episode, because I do not like it. But, maybe another episode or two, just for the drama, for the arguments, I wouldn't mind seeing it. But if this becomes a weird dynamic, it needs to be shut down immediately. And now I'm rooting for Malisha, and now I want Malisha to take Dijon, because Megan, who do you think you are, babe? No. But I gotta hear from you guys. Do we feel like the gang up? How do we feel about it? Are we suspicious? Is it just the girls, the girls are fighting? Or do we feel like it's very suspicious, it's very sus? I gotta hear from you guys.